the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Lively inside. He's against Porzingis. Lively's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Irving. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Curry passes it to Green. And Green slams it in.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Lively. Drills the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Moody. Curry deciding where to go with it. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And here is Curry following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Moody. Over Irving. Moody's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
He's defended by Podziemski. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trail. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
That's good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
And both free throws good for Green. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Now Moody following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 7.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Green. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis, count it, good.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Irving passes to Lively. Nembhard with it. And here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. Here's Moody. And that one drops for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. To the inside. And it's the Warriors on the break. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Lively. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's Washington. Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time Green sends it back.
Curry against Washington. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Stolen away. Nembhard, the pass to Irving. It's good. Irving's got 9.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Porzingis at the elbow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Lively. Defended by Moody. And here is Irving. 6 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Curry on the wing. Nembhard covering to the middle. Here's Porzingis. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nembhard finds Irving. Back to Nembhard. Dallas moving it around. A shot's good from Irving. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Now here's Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. Good, nice job down low. Irving's got 13 points.
There's one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
The Warriors making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Green finds Podziemski. Here's Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Nembhard. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Podziemski's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Up top, Nembhard. He's defended by Podziemski. Nembhard, the pass to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Richard, covered by Irving. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Washington. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Richard. And the shot no good, a bit short. That's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Thompson. The Warriors also with a sub. Gary Payton has checked in for Butler. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Spencer. Pass to Horford. Here's Spencer. And the 3 ball is good.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
Now here's Middleton. Gafford sets the pick for Middleton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Spencer. Back to Payton. Here's Richard. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Middleton with it. Still without a basket. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Spencer. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Middleton. Defense right on him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Warriors making a change here. Middleton hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Walter. Now here's Horford. Rebounded by Gafford.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Middleton, the pass to Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Caleb Martin. Christie subbed in for Johnson. And the Warriors also making a change. Richards is checked in. Warriors leading by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry dishes to Payton. Richard, defended by Middleton. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Got it from 16 feet. Curry's got his second bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Horford. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Santos in at the power forward. Now, here's Washington. Scoreless thus far. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Horford. The Mavericks making the shot. Puts it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Horford's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Middleton outside. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. He was all alone on that one. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Curry is inside. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Branham, guarded by Curry. Payton against Washington. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Pass to Curry. For the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now Middleton. Bagley kicks to Middleton. Washington against Payton. Washington passes to Bagley. Here's Branham. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Curry. Outside, Payton. Richard, defended by Middleton. Back to Payton. Horford with a screen on Washington. Payton can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 4. Middleton the pass to Branham. Pass to Washington. There's a good screen. Kicks it down to Middleton. With the teardrop. Can't hit that one. Warriors leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Washington. To end the drought, Gafford with the ball. Back to Washington. Here's Branham. Middleton outside. That's good from 17 feet away. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Outside Curry. Outside Horford. Here's Santos. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The Warriors have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Both teams will make substitutions. One misses. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Irving. Here's Lively. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Podziemski. Green kicks to Curry. Over Irving. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Kyrie Irving, good for 3. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Bagley against Green. Pass to Podziemski. Horford high post. Shoots over Lively. Pass break Dallas. The finish. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Free throw drops for Green. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Gary Payton. Second free throw, no good. The Mavericks leading. Now Middleton. He has 7. Count that bucket. Middleton's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Green, the screen. Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Washington. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving for 3. Bagley kicks to Washington. And then Bagley slams it in.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Podziemski. Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Middleton. He's defended by Podziemski. Moving against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Outside, Green. Here's Spencer. Nemhard covering. Here's Spencer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Nemhard. He's defended by Podziemski. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here is Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes to the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Warriors trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Dallas making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Outside, Green. Here's Spencer. Emard covering. Now, here's Moody. Just 5 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Nemhard, the pass to Lively. And here is Irving. He's defended by Pajemski. Nemhard with it. Cutting the screen. From past the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Spencer. He's got 5. Porzingis. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Nemhard, the pass to Lively. Now Irving. From deep. Green with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now Porzingis following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Nemhard. Irving attacking, and the layup falls. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Now, here's Moody. Porzingis with the ball. Lively defending. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bagley's checked in. That free throw good from Porzingis. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Outside, Bagley. Here's the screen. Pass to Irving. The 3-ball. Another miss by Irving.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Pass to Moody. Here's Green. Lock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Bagley. The offensive rebound. The Mavericks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Inside, Irving takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Irving's got 23.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis looking it over. Outside, Green. Porzingis sets the pick for Green. And the Warriors miss again. And the first half is now in the books. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So it's the Mavericks now. Derek Lively is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Nembhard in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Irving can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 13. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Pass to Martin. Lively sends a screen for Martin. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Curry. With the floater. Curry getting it done inside.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Nembhard, the pass to Lively. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Curry. Pass to Lively. Irving for three. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas. And for the Warriors, they're shooting in this game 45%. Curry finds Podziemski. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Martin. Green, the pass to Porzingis. And here is Moody. From 20 feet out. Curry's shot is off. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Warriors making the shot. Outside Irving. Lively sends a screen for Irving. Trains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Dallas. Outside Curry. Curry in the lane. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And both free throws good for Curry. Mavericks leading by 13. Nembhard, the pass to Martin. Pass to Lively. Now Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 31 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Oh, nothing phases Curry.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Here's Nemhard, guarded by Kerr. Pass to Martin. Right side, Irving. Shoots over Podziemski. Here's Lively. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Moody the pass to Porzingis. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Irving misses.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Green passes to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Porzingis inside. Lively defending.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 14. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Shoots the three. That shot off. Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Nemhard, the pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Curry, following the score by Dallas. Didn't think that was going to go in. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Defended by Moody. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Moody. To the paint. Here's Green, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Here's Nemhard, guarded by Curry. And on the way from Irving for 3, and Curry pulls it down.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And another 3 for Golden State.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Nembhard, guarded by Kerr. Lively sets a screen for Martin. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And here is Curry. 20 points for him. Up top, Moody. Pass to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots over Podziemski. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 22.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Golden State. Al Horford, he's checked in for Green. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Moody. Dallas leading by 7. Pass to Middleton. There's the pick. Guarded by Kerr. Curry brings the double. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drops in the tray. Washington's got 5 now.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Horford dishes to Curry. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got 18 points just in the second half.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Middleton looking it over. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Horford. Poked away. He's defended by Podziemski. Curry brings the double. Gafford kicks to Bagley. Good work defensively by Horford. Warriors trail by 10. Driving inside. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Warriors also making a change. Spencer's checked in. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 26 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Pass to Spencer. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis passes to Spencer. 18 feet out. No good from Payton. Mavericks leading by 8. Middleton on the wing. He takes it in. Here's Spencer. He has 5. Pass to Curry. Fires away from outside. A rebound by Washington.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now, here's Washington. He has 5. Middleton against Curry. Pass to Spencer. Payton against Washington. Porzingis with a screen on Washington. Shot clock at 3. Payton. And the Warriors miss again. To the wing right side. Washington inside. Working on Horford. Back to Middleton. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Warriors trail by 11. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Payton. Stephen Curry's out there with Horford, and it's Spencer in at the 1. Here's Spencer. Left side Curry over Middleton. Curry's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Here's Spencer following the basket by Chris Middleton. Spencer, the pass to Santos. Now here's Curry. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas leading by 13. And Middleton kicks to Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Curry finds Payton. Fires from deep. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas shooting at 50% in a decent group. Thompson passes to Gafford. Pass to Middleton. Dallas moving it around. Thompson for three. And Horford pulls it down. Warriors trail by 15. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Curry with it. Here's Payton. Horford sets a screen for Payton. To the middle. And the dunk by Horford.
Well-timed play there, and that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Curry against Middleton. Pass to Bagley. Thompson outside. Gafford kicks to Middleton. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Now here's Horford. Spencer, the pass to Santos. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land. Bullseye! Curry with a deep three.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Klay Thompson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Irving surveying the floor. Gafford finds Irving. Over Curry. Goes back up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And that one falls for Gafford. Warriors trail by 15. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Now Irving, guarded by Curry. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Puts up a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Warriors trail by 14. Now Curry. Horford with a screen on Irving. Inside. Horford no luck. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Irving against Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Curry on the wing. Over Marshall, and a nice play by Curry as he scores. Curry's got 34.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Irving for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 36.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Warriors making the shot. Shot from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half.
Determined to produce. Kyrie, he is just relentless. He is always putting pressure on the defense.
Left side, Butler. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now, here's Marshall. At the top of the key, Gafford. Back to Irving. Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Butler.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Nembhard, the pass to Martin. On the wing, Irving. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Curry. Porzingis kicks to Butler. Pass to Podziemski. No good on the triple. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Kerr. Bounce pass, Nembhard. Martin, the pass to Irving. Off target with his three. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Butler on the attack.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Back to Nembhard. Good work there as it goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Green. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Nembhard with it. Pass to Martin. Baseline try, and he hits the jumper for 2. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Outside, Porzingis. Butler feeling it out a bit. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Lively. Outside, Martin. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Butler. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Porzingis. No one near Curry as he lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 39 points for Stephen Curry. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Left side, Martin. Five to shoot. Back to Nembhard. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Up top, Curry over Martin. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Curry.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Here's Irving. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 11. Martin kicks to Irving. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Irving. Lively sets a screen for Irving. Shoots over Curry. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got 40 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Curry, and it's good for 2.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Mavericks shooting 57% in this 4th quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Mavericks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Here's Nembhard. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly